guys, this is Brandy, otherwise known as Mystery of Diamonds, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey y'all. Okay, so I have my sweet tooth nails on because I am finally doing my post review of Sweet Tooth that I did with my bestie Kara from the Principal Painter. We did this for DP Sweet December. And I do know it's February. But see, here's the thing. I finished this on time, and then I put it up to keep it safe, you know, until I could get an opportunity to do the post review. And then I kind of lost where I put it safely. So I kept it safe from myself. You know, and because I had a lot of stuff that I was having to move around because I still have kids. Trying to come in and get some of the stuff that, you know, because I still have some of my son's stuff in the room, and so we have to move stuff around a lot, and I put it up to keep it safe so that nothing would happen to it, and then probably not know where I put it. So I kind of wanted to show you. Now I did bling this girl out, and so since I didn't do like scatter, I completely replaced. So I have ABs, and I went through and I chose certain symbols and colors that I wanted to completely replace. Now if I could find the ABs that went with the color, I tried to use that. But then I also went through with rhinestones, and so like this is a combination of ABs and rhinestones. So like you've got ABs here, and there's a few rhinestones going in a few spots, and then there's a little bit more rhinestones within her crown and in here in the pink, because I really wanted, there was this like really pretty pink rhinestone that I got from, it was like pink opal, and from Tmall, and oh my gosh, I just absolutely loved it. I also took advantage of the original sparklers to use within this for anything that was supposed to be white that wasn't like on her face, something that I wanted to be able to show like blingy bling. And I know you can't see it perfectly in the light, but and then as we move up, now I'm one of those that so far this is my second painting that I have blinged up or customized. Both of them are Michelangelinas, and I absolutely love the makeup on her characters. So I go through and I like to, the black eye makeup, I go through and I use the black ABs, right? And I replace those with the black ABs. And then I go back through here and I take, for the eyeshadow and whatnot, I use ABs and sparklers. And I just try to completely cover all of the makeup with that. And then I did go through here, and since this was one of the big flowers, I put a lot of the rhinestones and ABs going throughout that one. All right, let's go up a little bit more. I also wanted to pay attention to her lips. So her lips are completely AB and rhinestones as well. I put as many, like these are not covered with ABs and rhinestones, but there are a lot of them throughout there. All right, let me roll this up just a little bit more. Once again, I put a lot of rhinestones and ABs within all of the candies. And then when it came down to her ring pop, this ring pop is absolutely nothing but ABs and rhinestones. And the only thing in this entire ring pop that's not that is I kept the glow in the dark here. Everywhere there was glow in the dark, I kept it because I wanted to be able to see it glow. Right here, this is one of these little potion bottles, and so this has black ABs and orange ABs and some of the original sparklers going around it. I tried to keep the rhinestones and sparklers within her bracelets and within her tattoo. Now, with the tattoo, I wanted it to be a little bit softer. And so I outlined all of the tattoo parts. I kept with the black ABs. Since the black ABs, you see, it's not as stark as the regular black, right? And I wanted those tattoos to look a little bit softer. And so I decided to keep those in the black AB to give me the look that I wanted. There are different rhinestones and ABs throughout the edges of her bodice, a few within the bodice and the hooks and stuff like this. And like I said, in a lot of the candies, I have kept a lot of, so I used an absolutely huge amount of sparklers and ABs, but y'all, I honestly could not be happier with what I did with Sweet Tooth. This is one customization that I am 100% happy with. The glow-in-the-dark parts do work, but when I tried to take a picture of it, I'm not sure what happens and why it doesn't capture the glow-in-the-dark, but it is really neat because you have parts of her eyes glow, you have parts of her crown glow, parts of her hair, but the big part that, and you have some of the candies and a little bit of here, but this, her bodice, her corset really glows in the dark. Like that's your biggest part that glows, and of course this part of the ring pop. And it's really neat to kind of watch it. And then, like I said, I put it up for safekeeping to make sure that everything was going to go all nice and pretty with it. But this one was so much fun to do because this one does have a lot. If you are one that doesn't like confetti, then this one might not be for you. There are moments like here in her skin and, here in the background, you do have quite a lot of moments of color blocking. If you don't know what I mean, color blocking is where you have all of one color and whatnot. So like the white in her face, this black here, so you do have moments of color blocking, but there's also a lot of confetti, meaning that there's a lot of color changes. And so, like I said, whenever I work on a painting that I want to bling up or that I want to customize, I look at my canvas before I start. I decide what symbols do I want to replace with what sparklers or ABs that I have. Sometimes I will order based off of, which ones can I get ABs for. That was the first thing I did is I went through, because at the time something happened with my sparklers order and it kind of got a little bit delayed. So I went through here and I went to a site, Stacy Group, and I decided to get whatever ABs that they had of these colors. And they had a few and I got them. And then of course my Tmall sparklers came in. And so then after I had all of them, I looked through the colors that I had and I decided, all right, so which one of these colors do I want to use the sparkler or the AB for instead? Because like I said, I completely replace. So the only time I did not completely replace is I did not completely replace these parts of I was sparingly using, I still used a lot, do not get me wrong, of the black ABs, but like I didn't completely replace every black with the black ABs. But as far as, or completely replacing the white with the AB sparklers, I just used certain spots that used the white and replaced it with the, see like here, this was supposed to be white and I replaced it with the original sparklers. And so once I go through and I decide, I make me a little sheet what I call my cheat sheet. And I write down the symbol, and I write down what AB or sparkler that I am using for that color. And so as I work on my sections, and I start from the top and I go down, whatever section that I'm on, if I come across that color, I pull out the AB or the sparkler and I put it in for those, and then I move on. And I've done that for both canvases that I've blinged out. I did it for Lumina, and I've done it for Sweet Tooth. And I don't know. I personally, I don't believe you can have too much bling. I know that some people do, and they, and that's perfectly okay. This is the cool thing about this craft. And if you are wanting to customize your canvas, you get to customize it however you want. I absolutely love rhinestones. I love ABs. I love the way that they sparkle, shimmer, shine, and just blingy, blingy. And so for me, I like to put as much of it in as I can. And so that's why I do complete replacements. But if you're not comfortable with that, then by all means, there are ways you can just decide to sprinkle them throughout. But I would suggest anytime that you're going to customize a painting, at least give yourself a chance to do like a game plan before you start it. Like, decide how you want to do it. Because, you don't want to get like halfway through the canvas and then decide, oh, I want to do this instead, because then you might be going back through and taking out and replacing and doing all that. And y'all, it's not as fun taking them off as it is putting them on. So I hope that you have enjoyed this. Oh, well, actually, let me back up. Let me go through the actual post review part. This came from Diamond Art Club, and this was let me look. This was a 56 by 76 centimeter. Okay, so not super huge. This is round drills. Okay, the canvas was very sticky. Didn't have any issues with that. There were some trash drills, but not any to worry about. I had absolutely plenty of drills left over. In fact, I think I still have them right here. Let me see. Nope, I have already, I'm kidding. Whoops. So no, I had plenty of drills. I didn't have any that I ran out of, none that I had to worry about. I think honestly, the only issue that I had is with the white. The symbol for white was, let's see if I can get you where you can see it. The symbol for this white was this black dot with this black circle around it. Now, there are spots, because this is white or whitish, when you go to lay these down, if you're not careful and you don't put them down correctly, you're going to see a little bit of that black circle around it. That's the only issue that I had with this canvas, but I just made sure that I was very specific when I put it down. And like I said, look, you can't see that. You can't really see any of the black outlines. So I'm perfectly okay with that. Like I said, there were a few trash drills, but still plenty to use. This was a very quality painting. It was very fun to do. Did I have a good time? Absolutely. Would I order again? Oh, yes, and then some. So if you have not gotten Sweet Tooth, and it's one that is on your wish list, I'm telling you right now, go in, get her. If she's not available, then, hit the little like heart thingy and put it on your wish list and put in your email, and they will send you a notification whenever she becomes available again, because this one was so much fun to do. It was so colorful. I had an absolute blast working on this, because even the color blocking things were not super much, because I like variety, and this girl is absolutely beautiful. This is one that I almost didn't get because I missed out on her the first time. And so I'm so glad that I got her now and that she is complete and she is beautiful. So one more time, kind of looking at her going up. Some of the sparkle. This painting is just, Sweet Tooth takes my breath away. I think this has to be one of my favorite diamond paintings that I have completed thus far. So, I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed this post review. And if you did, please hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and become part of the Diamonds family. And I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go. Until my next video, bye guys.